Hello, welcome to another Kamen Faiz Megabloks review. Today we got MR04070, 04070, 71 and 72. These are sort of the medium size Faiz sets. I actually have a set going on, not just a display page, stage. And all of them are sort of just areas of a smart brain base, which I thought was, when I first got these, I thought it was a pretty interesting and neat way to go about this. So anyway, even though if you don't collect Megabloks, you live in like England or America or European countries, you probably would have seen Megabloks doing this kind of thing before. They'll have like sort of weird odd boxes and just sort of in the theme of the set that they release, and you'll have pirate skulls and treasure chest boxes with the set inside. And yeah, it's kind of cool that they do this stuff. It makes it interesting, and not like Lego where everything's just box. I mean, there's a good reason to just have box, but Lego doesn't even have all of the boxes in a universal size, and makes it annoying to stack them up anyway. At least here there's variety, and you can close them and reseal them. So all of them on top have generic information, Kamen Faiz, Smart Brain logo, ages 3 and up, size micro, Megabloks, and not just health warning information at the bottom. Yeah. Each one of these advertises one of the smaller sets, whatever, and these are also 700 yen. So the stage ones are 700 yen, and so are these. So just in terms of value, these are better than the smaller sets. But hey, none of them will actually cost 700 yen these days. Plus, you get a bit of metal. So all of the backs tell you exactly what you get, the amount of stuff you get inside. So useful information. If you're picky about parts and stuff. When you pull it off, you get a huge Smart Brain logo here, which so these things look like the cargo of Smart Brain. So you can obviously use these in the back of the sets as part of the display, and I think that's pretty cool. So you open it, tin inside, got to get all the pieces, and instruction manuals and all that. So sticker sheets, I talked about the sticker sheets in the other last video, so you can head over and look at that, the one with the display things. I'm not going to go into too much detail there because that'll just take forever. Everything comes with little baggies, and there's a pamphlet, and oh no, this box still has its needs. So jump cut, a registration form for bonuses, I guess, and stuff. That one's kept in pretty good shape. Certain pieces in this one did require a bit of pulling off for assembly. And this one has a little pamphlet for other toys that they were doing. So if you look on the left, this was Sentai. I think this was adapted into Dino Thunder. Just trying to get the focus. There we go. So yeah, I see these stages. So you can see this one has smaller stages, like 4 of them on tiny dinosaurs and a big dinosaur, the red guy. And then you have the main sort of robot creature or Zod. Small battle sets, which look kind of neat. And a huge robot stage. I wonder if you can actually combine. No, they don't look like they can combine into the big mech. And this is the looks like the stage where they launch, that launch stage. And it does look like, for the most part, you can see red, blue and yellow, the Black Ranger, some white minions, like from the evil side, a lot of them, you can get them in a lot of places. And each of this slightly bigger sets comes with all of their main weapons and some of the series monsters. So I'd say that was a pretty complete run for that Sentai anyway. And standard basic 2,500 and 500, 5,500 and 3,500, 1,300 and Oh, that's the price of them. Basic style 700, so 700 yen. Okay. And oh no, these are basic style 1,300 yen. So that's about 100 Hong Kong dollars. So that's really cheap. And of course, this one advertises all the 5 sets right there. Need to look at those again. And there's also some Ultraman sets. You can see all of them have a basic building in the background or are mounted. One of them has Tokyo Tower, has an Ultraman with a monster for most part, and 2 Ultramans, and for some reason Thunderbirds. Didn't know that was a big hit back in Japan, but whatever. Because the Mega brand didn't just do these kind of figs, they also had some like really baby stuff. This is the super, well, Mibatsu, and so it's like a bred superhero. Like as long as you don't eat his head or something, like he'll lose his arm or something, and the baker will bake him a new part and just stick it back on. It'll be fine. Yeah, Japanese. Ages 2 to 5 apparently those, and some other stuff like random blocks in the back. So hours of fun, he thinks. I think, maybe. And well, since we looked at that pamphlet, we don't have to look at that again, and that's also in the big box set, so I'll skip all of that with the other videos. So, and funny enough, the instruction sheet is pretty much the same size as the smaller sets. So all the pieces you get here, and the figures you get, and slightly compressed instructions. They're not terrible instructions, but yeah, they are very, very compressed into sort of one page. I did take photos of these on Facebook back then, so you can go back to the bottom of the Facebook photos page and find them. Doesn't take too long to get to the bottom, by the way. Which Facebook actually really needs to sort out their sort of photo organizing page. Like they keep fixing random stuff, and that's what they really need to fix. Make navigating, trying to get old photos a lot easier. Make organizing them a lot easier too. I want to combine albums, but no, you got to tick all the photos you want to move individually. That's really annoying. But this video is not about Facebook. I think Facebook gets enough press as it is. So yeah, let's look at the actual sets first, and then the minifigs. So here's the first one. It's just sort of a, well, pretty much just a gate, really. Did I put out? No, that's okay. It's pretty dusty. These have been just lying around for a while. But the stickers are stuck on pretty well. Pardon me. Oh God, so much dust. I need to get like a mini vacuum or something. But I remember I did add a bit of glue on some of these, like a prick stick to make it look better. But as it is, they stuck on. The stickers okay. I didn't line them too well. Oh well. But it's okay. Not the manhole covers. They weren't cut too well. So as in the cut wasn't that center. So it's a bit off center. On the other side, you have missing a bit. Oops. The light and screen are supposed to be on this side, so this is like the outside sort of tracking thing. On the other side you got like a chair, and actually no, that chair is supposed, yeah, that's just supposed to be there. I'm not really sure what he's supposed to be looking at. I guess you can have the computer screen come back on this side, but then I guess it's upside down kinda. Anyway, so that chair sits there, and you got this turret which can go up, so sort of it can kind of fold away and comes down. It's okay, slight assembly. It's nice to have sort of like a big gun going on, and if this gate comes up, which good thing about these Megabloks gates is that there's a click, like a little bump, so it doesn't fall down, so you can have it sort of stay open. Be like, okay, comes down. And studs down there, keep it tight in place so it stays there. Smart Brain sticker. So everything's pretty good. This set is fairly solid for the most part because it has these 3 big plates that keep it solid, and the front pieces are also stay with all these little flat pieces. I know the flat pieces, so you can have the stickers there, but I would rather have more studs so the characters actually walk on it. Put the gate there. I look at the minifigures last altogether. We have this set, which is sort of like part of the experiment room. Ugh, so much dust. More blowing. Stickers on this one isn't staying on too well. I noticed a bit of them is peeling, especially this one. So yeah, this really feels like it's in a really rough sort of experimental room somewhere. Got all these computers doing all these calculations, and a little window to see the little experimental area underneath, and you got all these little extra sort of pipes and stuff and sewers. Clearly this is not the top floor. And more Smart Brain stuff on this side. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's solid enough. Like this bit can come up sometimes, but it's overall it's solid. So again, this is a pretty good build. I'm gonna blow dust first before it goes on camera this time. And this one is also another gate. You got this open area here, like a blast area. You got this. I used a bit of blue tack on this because it was far too loose. This drain. So there's a computer screen there, but the place where I was told to stick that there is a bit off-centered. So this thing is sort of tight, but there's nothing holding it up, so you can just fall down. Also, if you go all the way, like open like that, it's still a bit short. Computer screen on the other side. I should have not followed instructions exactly and moved it more to the center. This chair here, obviously some sort of another science experiment, like computer room area for the information and such. And it's okay. Building it can fall apart quite easily because there are no big plates underneath this. All of them are small square plates, which are 6x6 square plates, so all of them are just sort of connected together by these smaller bits, and that's not too cool. My favorite one is this one, but all 3 of them go together very well. They complement the big set, which I will review again, of course, pretty well. I like the way it is. Unlike Lego sets, they're not just like the front, like just the front piece or background. It's an actual area that's sort of accurate in size. For a lot of Lego sets, you get a room that's way too small to be a room. Or you'll get a ship or a boat that's way too small to be a ship or a boat. Like, it looks okay from the outside, but it can only sit 1 person inside, for example. Or you know, you have a house, but then you know there's no room for them to do anything. Even the bigger like sets, I guess the best ones are like the Lego Death Star, the ultimate one, where each room is big enough to actually be a room. Whereas here the Megabloks stuff, all of them feel like they're good sizes. They're sort of like an accurate proportion, and people can actually walk around in them and do stuff. And all of them can be placed anywhere you want. Like they can be combined in many different ways. You can place them in many different locations. You know, this can be the front gate, or the gate for some vehicles, whatever. You can put it in different places. This can be an experiment room, part of an experiment room, or part of just the sewage system. And you can go so many places. Like, these things are so, well, in a way, they're sort of generic enough to be a lot of different places in the Smart Brain base, but they also have a good feel to them. This one has a good gate feel. It really feels like a fun game. You put some mountains on the side, or some metal walls on the side that look good. And this one is it feels authentic enough, even though it's so simple. It feels like it's a part of a science lab, even though it looks like it can go so many different places. So I really enjoyed this one. Not so much. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. Like, just open the door and it's what a tiny little computer desk on some blue floor. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. But hey, minifigure time, and get them all over here, sort of holding the chair to the side. So, all three of these come with Faiz. So in case you didn't get super bored with Faiz, well, too bad, because here's him over and over and over again. So I already talked about Faiz in the other videos. I'm not going to go into too much detail here again, but essentially they're all the same. So I'll just stick Faiz here. Just a quick show. Each Faiz does come with his signature sword that he pulls out of the biker, so it's like a bit of autophagy. So there he is. You stab. And here's my Faiz that I've painted this sword and his fingertips with Gundam marker pens, in case you're wondering. So these Faizes can just stand in the back because we've already seen them loads. So with the gate set, you get one of the main organates, which is cool. So here he is. And this is like the horse, like a centurion one, I think you would say. He's one of the main characters that's sort of in the middle of good and evil, because someone tricked him and turned evil, and I won't spoil it any more than that. But actually the whole storyline of Faiz is pretty much just sort of a parallel thing with being racist and all that, and because you're racist you cause the people you're racist to fight back, because you're discriminating against them, because they will eventually fight back. Again, the print is very simple, and I don't like it too much. It's suffice, but I wish it would have been a little bit better, because the head molding is actually really detailed, and I really enjoy the head mold. Paint is simple, but it looks the part, but it's just the mold, it's really nice. Comes with a 6-inch sword, and the way they've done this is the body has just 2 normal Megabloks legs, so you can just pull it out, pull him off that, and then convert him into normal sort of humanoid mode, because he does that sometimes. A big gaping hole underneath though. So yeah, that's cool. So you can just sort of stand there. Okay, so the weird Science C-Lab one has the other sort of horse-like one. It's not like a bull or something. I can't remember who he's supposed to be. It's just one of the other monsters. But again, it's very simple. But I like that the molds are unique on the back pieces. It is different. They didn't just repaint it, so that's good. But for the love of God, I can't remember what he's supposed to be. Head is a little bit odd though. It looks like they just sort of made as much as they can and just sort of cut it off for a bigger statue. Like, oh, we ran out of space. Let's just cut this bit out and use it. So there's a weird flat cut underneath. And then finally we have let's see, this is the this one, which is a mountain goat, the goat one. Silver paint's pretty nice, black paint's pretty nice. Again, body's very simple, but head sculpt is pretty amazing, I think. Anyway. So, do I recommend these sets? If you like Kamen Faiz, hell yeah. Even if you're not bothered by Faiz too much, but you just sort of like really good sort of set pieces that you can use as actual sets inside a film, maybe. Which I have used these in the film. Look at my Digger 8 page. Yeah, these I like these a lot. They're really cool. They feel genuine in size, and you can combine them. Even if you don't have the big Faiz set, you can put these 3 together. It's already, you know, you can maybe have some like cardboard backgrounds or something, and you already have sort of a big set. And of course, you also have these giant smart brain boxes, which you can sort of go in the back. It's like a part of a warehouse, and I think they look pretty good. So yeah, really good sets, and decent for the price, I think. Well, for back then anyway. These days you're gonna have to pay a bit more to get these because they're kind of rare. If you're in Hong Kong, you try Innspoint. I have seen them around in Innspoint. If you're not in Hong Kong, you have to order online. Use a middleman service like Yokata or Easy Auction Japan, and trying to find them on Yahoo Auction, which I do see them from time to time. They're not extremely rare, but they're quite rare. The rarest stuff Kamen Rider Megabloks, I swear, are those Ichigo ones. Ichigo Kamen Rider 1 and 2. That set I haven't seen online since I haven't been looking too much, but I just don't see it. I think I bought like the only box on Yahoo Auction Japan, so I consider myself very lucky to get that set. As for the Blade and Hibiki stuff, those are also quite rare, but the Faiz ones are more common, so if you like Kamen Rider and you like sort of brick toys, these are really good sets to pick up. So, I mean, yeah, if you're not too bothered about the massive, big set. So, subscribe, suggest and comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye. The female Orcanet, I forgot to film this in the main video. She is here, and again, very good head sculpt, but body is a bit simple. Does not come with any sort of wings or anything, but oh well. At least they've bothered to print her breast shape, kinda. She's also pretty cool. She comes with the sort of science window stage one, which I forgot to film, but oopsies. But she's good. She's good too.